Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin, broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a physically exhausting day. How's everybody doing out there? I don't know if you could tell from the sound of my voice, maybe you can. I'm still deep in recovery mode from being sick the past few days. It has not been pleasant. It's not been a pleasant experience over here. Yo, what's up, Vince? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? If I sound a little more nasally than usual, it's my sinuses are completely blocked. My fever.
Becky said good. Street Corner Becky said good. Content Taco 12 just redeemed the prize.
Hey, thank you for that, Taco. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Oh, man. Brutal past few days for me. My fever finally broke this morning. I took my sleep pills, my allergy pills and shit last night at around 1, hoping to be asleep by at least 2:30 because it usually takes that long for it to kick in. Could not comfortably fall asleep until like 7 in the morning. And then at some point between 7 and like 1 p.m. my fever broke. Thankfully. Woke up in a puddle of my own sweat. But like my body was just so fucking wrecked. It like when I get allergies really bad, it's kind of like hay fever. It's kind of like having the flu. My temperature never went above 99.8.
12 said spent some time in the sauna earlier. Now I'm testing this game on my Steam Deck.
Oh, nice. A sauna sounds like the opposite of what I want right now, but it's probably something I need. I need a massage. And I need like a night of good rest, which I hope I can get tonight for once. My sleep has been so ragged while I've been trying to get over this thing. But yeah, my fever broke at some point in the morning, and I got up and was like, all right, I've been bedridden for the past couple of days. I need to like start moving around. So I went and did a bunch of errands, and man, I just feel so worn down from that right now. I don't know how long this stream is going to be, because I am pretty wiped, but since I didn't stream the past couple nights, I wanted to hop on. I didn't play yesterday because I was too sick, too bedridden, but I did play Oblivion the other day. God, I can't stop yawning either. I played it the other day, and I'm pretty close to the end now. I think I'm in the end, or at least for the main quest, the main story. So, I've got 112 hours put into this thing, which is, you know what? Actually, I don't know. I can't really see how much. I know that I put the most hours as far as like Elder Scrolls games go. Daggerfall, far and away, the most hours I've ever put in anything. But I played Skyrim mostly on my PS3. So I don't know how many hours I put into Skyrim. I'm pretty sure I put more into Oblivion than Skyrim at this point. So I think Oblivion Remastered may have pushed this game, this entry into the series, into the number 2 spot for most played, whereas before it probably would have been Skyrim. Oh, Lulu gifted me a copy of RuneScape Dragon Wilds. She gifted it to me on Steam. I've never played any of the RuneGate games, but she was like, hey, if you ever want to play sometime, let me know. So at some point when I'm done with Elder Scrolls, I'll probably give this one a shot. I don't know anything about these games, this series though.
Legend. Adventure called, a brave few answered, and the expedition set sail. Among them, an elite band of explorers, some of Gillinor's finest. They were bound for uncharted waters in pursuit of a legend. Ashenfall. Had only they known the danger. Dragons, winged death descended from the skies. Blades were drawn and spells cast, but the dragons rained ruin. And so they vanished into the wild. They adapted, endured, wielded magic, sharp as
Are they going to show some gameplay here?
wits, keen as arrows, always searching for a way to call for aid. And at last, they found it. The heroes are on their way, and the dragons, they'll never see it coming.
There we go. Oh, is this like a survival type game? Could be neat. I mean, I did get into Enshrouded for a while. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have that waiting for me. I have that waiting for me after Oblivion Remastered, so it's nice to have a little bit of a queue again. But first, I have to finish this one. I closed the...
Corner Becky said looks like it's co-op as well.
Yeah, I think that's why she got it, because it was like, this would be a cool game to play online together. So I'm going to have to reach out to her and coordinate when that's going to happen. If anybody else wants to play, by all means, let me know.
Getrion Kelly said sup Devin. Get well soon.
Yo, what's up, Kelly? Welcome back to the stream. Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm on heading in the right direction there. Oh, now what? There we go. So yeah, I closed the main gate, which was kind of funny because like it's this big epic moment, and Martin Septim is in battle armor fighting with you. You go into the main gate. You have like 13 minutes. You have like 13 minutes to close it, and I just ripped through that place and close the gate. It's supposed to be this epic moment, but then once the gate closes and you're outside, like, all of the soldiers who are fighting with you, like, in order to celebrate the gate closing, they all do, like, this golfer's clap. They're all just like, oh, you closed the gate. Hey, good job, good job. It's just really silly. It's kind of weird, especially considering you have a game like Mountain Blade. You've got, like, 30 dudes on screen at the same time, and when you win, they're all going, yeah, whoa! It seems victorious. It kind of feels like how you would expect a victorious celebration between warriors to be. I think we have to downscale this a bit. Did I say ultra? No, I went this direction. So yeah, now I'm in this guy's paradise world. And for whatever reason, I agreed to do a mission for some Daedra dude. He acted like he could beat me in a fight, which couldn't be further from the truth. But rather than fight him, I was like, alright, dude, I guess I'm your servant.
12 said insert type of pasta here, guys. I just saved the world. Getrion Kelly said especially
What?
considering you're basically fighting hello. Haunted Doctor 12 said everyone. Haunted Taco 12 just redeemed applause.
This guy isn't named after pasta, though. This isn't a pasta character. I couldn't think of a snappy pasta to name this guy after. So I just called him Kilroy.
Street Corner Becky said, by the way, that Infospace game you enjoyed the demo of is on sale for $9.99.
Especially considering you're basically fighting hell, lol. Yeah, I know. It's like, this is big shit, guys. We're fighting demons that came out of a fucking flaming gate of hell. The best you got from me is this polite golfer's clap? Ah, here we go. Infospace, okay. Did I get the demo? That wasn't one of those bundled games? Maybe it was just a demo I played.
Haunted Taco 12 said, yeah, big deal, buddy. We said good job. That should be enough, Kappa. Street Corner Becky said base builder game.
I remember the game. I just couldn't remember if I what are you guys doing?
Safe for a few minutes?
You're all just kind of hanging out?
Hoping that I won't wake up the next time they kill me. But I always do. We will never escape this nightmare.
Alright, well. If you guys don't bother me, I won't bother you, I guess.
Street Corner Becky said, never mind, it says you already own it, lol.
I thought that I did own it. I think that was a part of one of those bundle packs I got. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Please, what do you want? He's trapped at the back of the cave. It took us weeks to prepare
Street
the
Corner
trap.
Becky said,
It
oh,
took
that's
us
what it
many
was.
times before we finally succeeded. The lesser creatures of the Eternal Garden still torment us, but Anaxes was the worst. He
Street
toyed with
Corner
us,
Becky said, one of
prolonging
the
our
few
deaths
you
for his
enjoyed that
pleasure.
were a total slop.
You must not release him.
Yeah, it was pretty
for his
good.
sake.
Must not release.
Leave me in peace.
I am here to release him. Back of the cave, you say, huh?
Please, don't let Anaxes loose. He torments us night and day. Stop! Don't let no! Get away from there!
Oh, you guys are fucked now. Here he comes. I freed Civilai Anaxes from the cave where he was trapped. I shall return to Cathuet and see if he will give me the band of the chosen as he promised. Uh-oh, look who's coming. Bad boy's coming. Oh, he just fucking wrecked that guy. What do you got on you? Oh, give me that gold. Get him. Get him. Come on, man. All this you
Connoisseur
should
said, how's the murder hobo going?
you should learn how to fight. You're not even putting up a fight. Ascend Immortal is fleeing for their life. Alright, she didn't have anything on her. What else was in this cave? Was it just that guy? He didn't have anything back here? They didn't leave him any snacks? Alright, well, I guess I'm out of here. Oops. That's humiliating to be trapped by like a boulder and 2 sticks. Yo, what's up, Gilf Connoisseur? Welcome back to the stream. How's the murder hobo going? My guy's not a murder hobo. He's like a holy knight at this point. I mean, never mind the fact that he just freed this demon so that he can go kill a bunch of innocent people. Putting that aside, my guy is like a holy knight. I don't think I officially have a home, though, so maybe I am a hobo. I should either move into that Frost Tower Peak. I'm not a sorcerer, though. I'm a spell sword, so my magic is very limited.
12 said, what really defines innocent?
My magic is extremely limited. Unfortunately. What, like, you gonna make me fight you? You're nothing to me, buddy. Look at that, I just fucking... You should have just let me walk past you. Now you're the most annoying of them all. Oh, god damn it, that's why. These little fucking spiderling things make these guys the most annoying, and then it fucks with my camera.
Said self-defense hobo.
Just die already. They fuck with the camera, and sometimes there's a bug where when they stun me like that and it knocks me into third person, like, the camera will reset outside of the original bounding box, which makes me, like, clip it to the environment and shit. It's really annoying.
Anaxes is free. Order is restored to the Savage Garden. You have served me well. In return,
I can't think of Savage Garden without thinking of that band.
the Forbidden Grotto, if you still wish it.
I'll take the key from your corpse.
Haunted Daco 12 said whoa.
I should just kill him. I mean,
Haunted Daco 12 said Darth Maul.
I'm not afraid of Kathu Tet. I'm sure I could rock this dude. But, you know, there's enough fighting. I've done enough fighting. I've done enough killing. Have I? Have I done enough? Yeah, I'll just take the key.
Of the chosen, then. Wear them, or you cannot enter the Forbidden Grotto. The only
Haunted
way out
Taco
of
12
the
said
Eternal
don't mess with him. Dude, he got cut in half and survived.
It's me tell you, none can
Street
escape.
Corner Becky said and got spider legs.
There, you will
Yeah, but then he was like immediately wiped by Obi-Wan. Darth Maul is not that impressive to me.
Haunted Daco 12 said buy a lightsaber.
You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of oblivion since the first morning.
Oh, shut up.
Many are their names, and the
Do I have to equip this thing?
Street Corner Becky said May. Lucas was dumb for originally killing him off immediately.
Does that replace something?
Street
It took
Corner
off my
Becky said
gauntlets.
even he admitted that.
Oh, that was a weird visual. Oh, I'm not talking about when Obi wiped him in Phantom Menace. I'm talking about Clone Wars at the end.
Gatrion Kelly said that dude loves the sound of his voice and Laura Lowell.
Do I have to keep wearing these bands?
and Dawn's beauty. The princedom of Lorkhart, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals.
What if I put my gauntlets back on? Oops. Did that work? I guess I can't take them off. Alright, so I'm just gonna be a little bit nerfed on my armor then because of these damn bands.
Street Corner Becky said we just started Tales of the Underworld tonight. Watch the first 2 episodes.
Is that like a new show on Disney Plus? I still need to catch up on Andor. I'm like at least 3 episodes behind on Andor.
Yes, you understand now.
Stay away!
Tamriel is just one more dangerous realm of oblivion.
Street Corner Becky said it's the newest Star Wars shorts.
Wait, don't fall just yet. Let me see what you have on you before you plummet into the volcano.
Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel. His
This guy is just blabbering. What are you talking about?
He comes to liberate the occupied land.
The fuck are you?
Street Corner Becky said first 2 episodes of Andor season 2 were kinda boring, but woo damn episodes 7 to 9 are awesome.
That's what the first season was like, though. Season 1 of episodes 1 through 3 of season 1 of Andor were boring. I'm here to kill.
Can you really do it? Can you bring this eternal nightmare to an end? Can you defeat Mankar Cameron and free all the souls of the poor fool? Listen, I can help you. You need my help if you are ever to leave the Forbidden Grotto. I was one of Mankar Cameron's chief lieutenants.
Street Corner Becky said I like this 3-episode block thing. Wish more shows would do that.
We were the chosen. We saw more clearly than ordinary mortals. We would destroy the world and remake it. Mankar Cameron was our leader, our teacher, our master. He had the secret knowledge. He dealt with Mehrunes Dagon as an equal. I was at the sack of Kvatch. They had no chance. We took them by surprise, and we carried the walls in the first assault. But they fought on anyway, desperately. They seemed to think this decadent, mundane world of theirs was worth defending. I was slain after the battle was over. 3 townsfolk hiding in the cellar attacked me when I entered their house, hunting down survivors. They tore me to pieces, although I have no doubt they were immediately killed by my companions.
Why are you telling me this?
I've had plenty of time to ponder my deeds since I came here. Ponder and regret. An eternity of regret. For my weakness, the Master sent me here to torture my former comrades who showed similar ingratitude for his gift of eternal life. No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. I can remove them, but I will need time. The Dremora Overseer will be here any minute to check up on me. You need to play along until he leaves. Just act like a prisoner, and do as I say. Once Orthe leaves, we can find a quiet spot to remove these bands.
Why don't I just kill that guy? I don't trust this guy, but let's go with it. Let's go with it.
You can trust me.
I just said I don't trust you. I'm ready to kill. Wait, you want me to get in the cage?
No, just do as I say until the Dremora leaves. Prisoner, into the cage, now.
I don't like this.
Dogged Kaskatugf G20 said cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space at 0 mo 1 tone.
Thank you for that, Vince.
Haunted Daco 12 said, but
There's no way for me to cross, but the Master's immortality does have its uses. I will distract the Dremora for as long as I can.
Eventually, further in the cage. Yeah. Oh, what? I'm on the other side? So this cage kind of served as like a bridge? Okay. There's a guy right there. Is that an ogre? Oh, it's one of these things. Oh, it's 3 of you guys.
Haunted Daco 12 said, what's your headcanon to why your guy was arrested in the beginning?
Oh, at the very beginning of the game? I just chalked it up to anti-lizard racism. My guy is a Angorian, so I think they just didn't like the way that his little lizard beak looked. Hey, my blade increased. I mean, there seems to be a lot of latent racism inside of the Elder Scrolls world. I'm sure there's some racism against Angorians. There certainly is amongst the Dark Elves. There's a lot of that going on in Morrowind. Okay, let's keep going straight.
Street Corner Becky said, I'm really looking forward to the Fable reboot. Haunted Taco 12 said, oh yeah, there's plenty of racism in Tess. Haunted Taco 12 said, Argonians included.
What do you mean, what is it? Why are you being a bitch to me? I was just trying to make conversation. Oops. I doubt it, buddy. I just hit you twice and you were on your deathbed.
Patreon Killer said they were really racist in Daggerfall LOL.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of like hostility and prejudices against different races in Daggerfall.
Len Bradman said, how is everyone doing? Stopped by before I head out for work. Take it easy everyone, lol.
Yo, what's up, Lynn? Welcome back to the stream, and also, I guess... Whoa!
Taco 12 said, I don't know, bro. Them mud crabs can get pretty tough.
You can't just walk up on me like that, dressed like this, in a dark cave. I started swinging my sword at him. I hope that I don't... I feel like this guy's gonna betray me, but...
I am no match for Mankar Cameron, but perhaps together we can find a way to defeat him. Lead on.
Okay, good. It didn't follow through with my swing.
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all. You think I mock you? Not at all. In your
Patreon Killer said, take it easy, Lynn. Good to see you.
You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the mythic dawn, Tamriel Reborn. If you truly are the agent of fate. I tire of the self-styled heroes who set themselves in my path only to prove unworthy in the event.
Is he done?
Taco 12 said, make Tamriel great again.
I guess we're not going down there. Oh, there's a turn over here.
Len Bratman said, good to see you too.
Oh boy, this dungeon sucks. What are we supposed to... Oh, there's a little bridge right here.
Haunted Taco 12 said the hero of Kvatch has to be over the threshold of Senna by this point.
He's been through a lot, that's for sure.
I'm just warming up.
Wait, you're throwing punches at this guy? Dude, you are not ready for this if you're going around throwing punches. Oops, missed.
The pain redeems me.
Really? Really? You thought you were gonna fucking help me with Mankar, what's his name? And you let one of these fucking things take you? God damn, dude. What a fucking... Companions in this game really are useless, aren't they? How did you let that guy kill you?
Haunted Taco 12 said
You know
this game runs surprisingly well on Steam Deck.
Oh, what happened? Like a little pixie dust flew down on him and he disappeared. Well, I guess he's immortal down here, right? He'll just revive somewhere else. What? When was I silenced? This game runs surprisingly well to Steam Deck. That is shocking. Doesn't run well on my desktop. I mean, it runs okay enough, but not what I would expect it to, honestly. There is oops. There's a lot of optimization still needed for this thing. There it is. Just gonna sit here and do some hammering. Improved weapons deal extra damage. Improve armor, provide extra protection. Alright, well, hell yeah. Wait, how high can I improve it? Let's get all this shit boosted.
Haunted Taco 12 said I get around 60 to 70 inside, and outside it's typical around 40, which, for a Steam Deck, isn't bad.
Yeah, outside I get like between 18 to 22 frames per second. Hell yeah, all my shit's fucking roided up now. I should be getting the extra protections. Why didn't that open up all weird like?
Haunted Taco 12 said the mods are taking off pretty good too.
Oh, you know, I need to check into what mods are available. Just do some experimentations. What, did I already come here before? I guess not. This is new terrain. Oh, is this the guy? Who are you two?
Did not expect to see me again, did you?
I don't know who the fuck you
have
are.
no grasp of the power that my father has at his command.
Have I met you before?
You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age.
Haunted Taco 12 said you gotta give Kilroy a big old set of ticket
My
biddies.
father is waiting to welcome you to Kayak again.
Did I meet you too?
So, here you are at last. The lackey of the Septim Pretender. You still think you have a chance, don't you? We knew you would find your way here eventually, but it is of no consequence. You should not keep my father waiting any longer. He expected you hours.
Jeez, how many fucking kisses does this guy have? He's like Elon Musk. My knee is starting to hurt too.
I have waited a long time for you.
What if I just attacked him?
Old Tamriel. That's better.
I'm not gonna. You talk too much, dude.
Said that sounds like such an Oblivion name.
You talk way too much. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and listen to you prattle on. I found Makar Cameron to his palace of Karak Agalor. Now I must kill him and take the Amulet of Kings back to Tamriel. Alright, well, let's get on with it.
Fate chose you well. That's better. Old Tamriel still has all fight left in her. You are weak to the gods you pray to.
Yeah, well, there you go. You ain't shit, Makar Cameron. Oh man, you got some fucking goated stuff on you though. But not that special.
Taco 12 said I found him. Now I must kill him.
I hope he wasn't thinking I was gonna sit around and listen to him fucking. Oh wait, hold on. The other guy. I thought they disappeared. Oh wait, what? Did it just kick me out? It did just kick me out. Damn it, I should have looted those guys when I had the chance. I killed Makar Cameron. Upon his death, the paradise he had created dissolved around me, and I found myself back in Cloud Ruler Temple with the Amulet of Kings in my hands. While I was given to give the amulet to Martin. I like how my guy was. What the fuck? Oh.
You found a way back. Does this mean you did it? You defeated him.
Haunted Taco 12 said we need more of that. Too many good guys want to listen to what the bad guys want to say.
I was like, he just rolled in there. Makar was like, so you finally have found the witch. Oh shit, this is real. Alright, we're fighting.
Just kill him. Bad guy gone.
Alright, here, the amulet belongs to you.
The Amulet of Kings. So you and Joffrey have said, if it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings. Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny. I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor. Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits for us in the Imperial City.
Haunted Taco 12 said Mankar Kamaran, so you have arrived. Haunted Taco 12 said Kilroy, shut up.
Kilroy didn't even say that much. He just straight up went for the swing. Like, you put me through a lot of shit to get here, man. I'm not about to sit here and listen to you.
Chancellor Akato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial
What a
City
liberal.
at once.
Haunted Taco 12 said the blade said it for him.
Wait, what? What are you doing? He just slid on out. Alright. I guess that's what's
We
happening.
should go to the Imperial.
Oh, are you following me? Wait, what do I need to speak to you about? Oh, I don't need to speak to
Farewell,
you.
my friend.
Alright, I guess he's following me.
Congratulations on your victory, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Boris is dead. Whatever that dude's name was. The guy at the very beginning who helps you, I guess, who gives you your mission after the Emperor is dead. And then you help him out. When you set up the meeting with the Mythic Dawn in the sewer. And then he eventually becomes well, he is a blade, but he eventually just goes to Cloud Ruler Temple and puts on a uniform and shit. He died. He died in that fight. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd you go? He died in that that battle that they gave me the golfer's clap in. Where'd this guy go? Oh, you're trying to be fancy on a horse. My horse died too.
Haunted Taco 12 said Boraz is a cool dude. I always try to keep him alive.
Companions die too easily. Like, I don't think I've ever been able to keep. That's why I stopped taking those Knights of the Nine with me. I took one of the Knights of the Nine into an Oblivion portal with me, and he died like almost right away. And I was like, I don't want to kill off all the Knights of the Nine.
Haunted Taco 12 said remember that time Uriel Septim went back to Earth to fight his brother.
I can just fast travel with this dude, can't I? Come on,
Gilf
guy.
Connoisseur said like the unnamed red shirts on the OA team, they are there to die. Haunted Taco 12 said the local map really comes in handy in this game.
Sire, Chancellor Okado is expecting you. He had word of your arrival in the capital.
Very well. Let's finish this.
Trespassing in the Imperial Palace is a serious crime. Do not venture beyond the first...
Are you telling that to the Emperor?
Welcome to...
We have arrived at the Elder Council chamber. I must formally present Martin's claim to Chancellor Okado.
the Imperial Palace.
Haunted Taco 12 said don't
I've
worry,
been expecting
he's a
you.
cop.
The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial
Chancellor
throne.
Okado!
We should arrange...
Chancellor Okado, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates of
Why is he looking at me?
are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the emperor. To the Temple of the One.
The Imperial City is under attack. The gates have opened up all over the city. Danger are pouring out. I must escort Martin safely to the Temple of the One. Alright, well, let's go.
Do your worst.
Oh, they just ran right into the fucking front door.
Never take me down!
Gets harder and harder to attack enemies and not friendly fire my comrades. Oh no. Get ready for some 12 frames per second action here. With some stop motion animation. The fuck? Hey, Martin, why don't we just ignore these guys? Out of my way, I'm just dropping nukes, alright?
Haunted Taco 12 said this reminds me of my time in Boston.
Okado is unconscious. Fucking idiot. Do I have any? I think I bought some healing potions. Oh, you know what I'm gonna need to do?
Haunted Taco 12 said low FPS, demons, people fighting.
Yeah, I mean, even when I'm not streaming though, it still struggles. Like, I would have assumed that, like, it would have looked closer to normal. And it does kind of look closer to normal when I'm not streaming. But, in scenes like this, it still looks pretty rough. Oh my god.
The palace is cut off, sire. We were the last to make it through from the Legion compound. My men and I are at your disposal. What are your orders?
I need to get to the temple. Temple of the One. It's our only chance.
Got some gold on him. Look at that gold.
Yes, sir. Let's move out.
Oh, are we moving out? I gotta see what these guys have on them. Hold on a second, guys. He's got some scrolls. He's got a heart. I'm gonna rip his heart out real quick. Are we moving? Really? Are we moving? Damn it. Alright, guess we're moving. Hey, Emperor, how about you not be at the Vanguard? Oh, boy.
Maniacal Toaster said hello, it is me, and it's incredible how this game has a stop motion mode.
Yo, what's up, Toaster? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? You're about to see a whole lot of stop motion right now. Some good old 15 frames per second action. Yeah, stop fighting these guys, you asshole. You don't need to fight them, Martin. We could just go to the temple. Martin, get out of my way. I'm swinging here.
Maniacal Toaster said it's so weird how the city somehow feels even smaller in the remaster.
I got 3 of these assholes on me. Oh, Jesus. Do I have to kill all these guys? You see? You son of a bitch! Martin has been slain. All hope is lost now. Well, you fucking assholes, I didn't tell you to fucking sit there and fight every goddamn person. Is he gonna follow me? If I run away, is he gonna follow me? Let me see if he follows me. This piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Emperor Martin. Where are we going? I'm just gonna run past all of this. Mary's Dagon is here. The barrier between Oblivion and Teriel has been destroyed. Our only hope now is somehow defeat Mary's Dagon and cast it back into Oblivion.
Remember, does you hyperfixate on enemies in the original version?
Perhaps I never got this far in the original, honestly. This is all new to me. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. Martin wants to throw hands, that son of a bitch! Where is he? Oh.
Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Street Corner Becky sent a link.
Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
What about the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power, But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea. One last hope. I must reach the dragonfires in the Temple of the One. You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
Where?
And I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
That's all I wanted to do. All right, follow me. Just don't get distracted by any of these fucking things. Is that the guy? That's the guy? Holy shit! Holy fuck! All right. Oh, he's got Wolverine claws too. God damn, dude. All right, well, just passing through. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. Is it over? Wait, where's this thing? Does this thing try to? Fuck you, dude. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Am I trying to go? Where's the fucking... Alright, wooden door to Temple of the One. Okay. You know, it's kind of weird that he's just a guy with an axe. I mean, granted, he's a big guy with an axe, but... Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One. I must get Martin to the Dragonfires or all hope is lost. Stop with the all hope is lost shit. Where's Martin at? Where's the Dragonfires? It's not this, huh?
I do what I must do. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you, but now I must go.
Oh, is he doing the, look, Goro is here. The fuck? He just turned into a dragon? Don't let the fucking Dragonborn see this or he'll fucking kill your ass. Come on, I'm trying to cast my fireball I'm trying to cast my fireball spell at him. Help out, man. Help him out. Fireball his nuts. For all the good you were. You see his teeth were the last thing to disappear.
Haunted Taco 12 said lol, Kilroy is just watching like wah.
His teeth were floating like dentures. I mean, Kilroy wanted to jump in. He wanted to get involved.
Shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain.
Okay.
I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
What are the Elder Scrolls, by the way? What are they? I had one quest in this game that actually involved an Elder Scroll, but it wasn't anything grand or like you would think that it would be as like grandiose as like the Amulet of Kings. But no, it was just some guy that was like, hey man, some guy stole my Elder Scroll. Can you go get it? And I was like, sure, fine. And I went and I beat the guy up, and then I picked it up and it was like, hey, this is an Elder Scroll. And I picked it up and it was just in my inventory like, you know, fucking venison. And then I went and I took it back to the guy and I gave it to him. He's like, hey, thanks for getting me back my Elder Scroll. Here, have a piece of armor. It's like, what? Like the whole series is called the Elder Scrolls. I have no idea what these fucking things are. This is the first time I've actually seen one in the game, and it's treated like a trinket. Martin shattered the Amulet of Kings and transformed himself into an avatar of Akatosh, the dragon god of time. In dragon form, he banished Mehrunes Dagon to the Oblivion and ended the Oblivion Crisis and then vanished. Whether he is dead or has ascended to join his ancestor Tiber Septim, no one knows. Oh, I was just sitting here the whole time, just like hanging out. Like, hey, all right, well, you know, that's a pretty cool pose. Pretty cool pose to immortalize yourself in, Martin. Bit of a fucking show off. You know, you could have chosen a little bit more of a modest pose to immortalize yourself in, but I guess a screeching dragon will just have to do. I guess I put my sword away. Who the fuck are you? Oh. Unconscious? He's just sitting there in like a fugue state, I guess. Like he can't believe what's happened. He fallen into unconsciousness. His eyes wide open, standing on his feet. Alright, I guess he'll recover. He'll get over it in time. Well, so we don't have an emperor after all?
We're here to serve. It was an honor to speak with you, champion.
Okay. Yeah, alright, I guess that's that.
Just one coin.
Yeah. We don't have an emperor. I guess the Oblivion Gates are done for. What's Joffrey up to? Did he die in the battle too? Maybe I'll go see what he's up to, what he has to say. I feel like this is the point in the lore of the world where the Empire shatters and fractures, and suddenly you have like warring kingdoms. Like there's no longer an empire of Tamriel, and it suddenly becomes like all these different kingdoms with their own different monarchs. I know Skyrim takes place like, what, a couple hundred years after this? Right? I should really brush up on my Elder Scrolls lore. Wait, is that not you? No, you owe somebody different. I don't know where Joffrey is.
Street Corner Becky sent a link.
Oh, cutting clips. Where's Joffrey at? There's got to be somebody around here that's like...
Sir.
I mean, you guys shouldn't even exist anymore. There is no emperor.
To talk right now, I'm afraid. But I'm sure
There's no emperor to protect.
Good afternoon, sir.
See, realistically, what would happen here?
Please forgive me, but I'm afraid I haven't
Street
got time
Corner
to talk
Becky
right now.
said felt it was clippable. Laura says Skyrim does a better job explaining the scrolls.
Fair enough. I feel what would happen here is my character...
Something's come up. It can't wait.
Hail.
What troubles you?
The Empire
Good
has
evening,
been
sir.
saved, but the Septim bloodline, it's broken. There is no Emperor. I can't help but feel a bit obsolete.
There's much wisdom in your words, my friend. Have you discussed this with the others?
The bond we share is unbreakable, is it not? The blades are as one on this and every other matter.
Aye, comrade, we'd best stay sharp. Who knows what tomorrow brings? As for the present, we'd best get back to our duties.
Farewell, sir.
I need to talk to you, soldier to soldier.
Of course.
Hail.
What troubles you?
I can't stop thinking about the Emperor. We failed. We failed
Something's
because
come
we got
up.
complacent.
It can't wait.
We got
Aye,
arrogant.
Bladesman. What's on your mind?
Now the Empire.
The Empire has been
price.
saved, but the
I've come
Septim
to value
bloodline...
What the fuck? Who's having conversations here?
Your wisdom does us all
There
a
is
great
no
service.
We are
I
one
can't
mind
help
and
but
one
feel a
blade,
bit-
of course.
obsolete.
Right. Well, we'll all have to remain extra
Yes, I see your
vigilant.
point.
But enough chatter.
The others
Back
feel
to
the
our
same
duties,
way.
eh?
May
What
your
concerns
sword
one of us
always strike
concerns
true.
all of us. We are blades, after all.
Aye, comrade. We'd best stay sharp. Who knows what tomorrow brings? As for the present, we'd best get back to our duties.
Stay safe.
Hail. What can I do for you, sir?
Are you the same Cyrus that was running around in fucking Redguard?
May your sword always strike true.
So what would happen is, like, my guy Kilroy would basically become a warlord. He would take the blades and he would use them to impose rule over the trade routes from Bruma to Coral and the other cities, and bid those dukes to his will before eventually usurping their power from Cloud Ruler Temple. That's what would happen in with this power vacuum of no emperor being around in Tamriel. But I wouldn't be the only one. There would be others that would be doing the same thing, and then we would eventually go to war with one another. So, I guess all those Oblivion gates have been closed. It's kind of a weird ending though, because it does kind of feel unresolved. It feels a little unresolved. It's like there should be something here. Like there should be some sort of resolution. Arena. I don't want to go to the arena. I didn't mean to go to the arena. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong direction. Wait, am I? No, this is where I want to be.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first 2 floors.
Alright, maybe it's so late at night. I'll chill here until people show up, so I can see what's going on. They all ditched my ass too. I mean, sure, Martin sacrificed himself, so yeah, not much you can do about that. But you know, Joffrey and the Blades, they fucking just ditched my ass. They're like, all right, whatever, you'll fucking figure it out. You don't got shit to do with us anymore. Like, come on, guys. I just went through a lot of shit. I'm trying to process everything that I was in jail, man. I was probably scheduled for execution. And then I went through all of this, and now you guys are just like casting me aside. You're not even letting me know what's up, what's going down. Where's my place in all of this? Do I get a seat on the council? Do I get a say in who the next emperor is going to be or anything? Nothing? Jumped into portals, fucking killing Mankar Cameron for nothing? Well, I guess maybe not nothing, but... Well, honestly, kind of nothing, because fucking Maris Dagoon came into the fucking Imperial Palace anyways. I didn't need to go in there and kill that guy. He could have just chilled and waited.
All citizens...
That was just a bunch of extra work I had to do.
Yes?
All right, well, you know, I guess there's no resolution to that. I guess I just have all these. Oh, I did get this Dark Brotherhood shit. I don't know if I want to. I don't think I want to join them though. I think I just want to kill them. But he wants me to kill this guy.
Toaster asks, there's a theory that the High Elf who's the acting emperor but not really but you know is the protagonist of the first game. I don't know how much supports it, but considering how long High Elves live he could be, you know?
I've never played the first game. I mean, that would be kind of like a neat little, I guess, Easter egg sort of thing. I don't know if I want to kill Rufio, though.
Maniacal Toaster said me either. Lol.
I tried playing the first one. I think I have it on Steam. It's just extremely primitive and not very fun. Do I have it? I do have it. I downloaded it May 10th, 2022.
Maniacal Toaster said, where is our Arena Unity? I promise I'll play it totally, I'm not lying.
I only played it for 10 minutes. it was pretty tough, from what I recall.
Maniacal Toaster said, also I made garlic confit today with 25 heads of garlic.
Awesome, that sounds good. Oh, wait a second, what is this? Okay, cool, interesting. I don't know if I want to kill Rufio. If I simply leave Rufio alone, LaChance will never visit me again. Okay, well that's not much of a threat then. he like fucking threatened me in the night while I was sleeping. But he's just gonna leave me alone if I don't do what he says? Okay, well fucking fine. Fuck you then. Strange notes, huh?
All hail the champion of Cyrodiil.
Is that what they're calling me now? The champion of Cyrodiil. They should give me a house. Head toward Herency Shrine and investigate.
Speak.
I will say, Witcher 3 Blood and Wine, the expansion to Witcher 3, it's the only game and the only like quest line where the quest reward is actually like commiserate to the amount of shit you go through to complete the quest. Like at the end of that, Geralt gets a fucking vineyard. He has his own vineyard. And he gets a fat sack of cash. It's like, yeah, this is like for the amount of shit that these guys go through. Like, everything that my little lizard dude just went through, he should have his own fucking vineyard to retire to now. He should have his own little cottage and shit. I guess that tower is technically mine, even though, I never bothered claiming it. Where am I heading? I don't need water breathing. I wanted the water walking. Alright, fuck it. I guess I'm just going for a swim.
Street Corner Becky asks, are you vending off vampires?
Vending. Yes, Toaster is a vendor to the vampire population. He goes to those nightclubs that vampires hang out at, like in the Blade movies, and he sets up a little table in the corner and starts trying to. He starts trying to sell them garlic confit, but shockingly, he's very unpopular. He is an incredibly unpopular vendor in the vampire nightclub circuit, but you know, one day he'll find his market. He'll find his demo. Speaking of, oh wait, what? Wait, why is the waypoint changing on me? It disappeared on me. Why did it do that? I provided the voice. I did some voice work for a dead guy for as Blade in his Craven the Hunter Werewolf by Night thing. I just listened to it the other day. He uploaded it to his YouTube. And are you trying to fight me, man? Why? Come on, man. Dog, why did you make me do that to you? Anyways, I was always uncertain about how my
Street Corner Becky said you see YouTube made him change the name? So now it's DGP on YouTube. Something about the word dead.
I did see that, yeah. I saw him talking about that. I saw him talking about that on his Discord. It was kind of lame, but YouTube's kind of lame like that. They'll be like, hey, are you a neo-Nazi that wants to espouse all sorts of crazy bullshit-ass racist genocidal nonsense and your far-right ideology? YouTube is the place for you. Come on board. No problems here. Wait, you have the word dead in your username, your screen name, in a completely non-threatening and non-hostile manner? Sorry, buddy, you got to change that. That doesn't fly around these parts. We've got standards here at YouTube. Why is this guy even here? What? All three of you, why are you here? We closed those damn gates. You shouldn't be around here. Anyways, I was listening to that. I didn't suspect that my voice work would be all that good. In isolation, I wasn't super... I mean, you know how people are. Nobody likes the sound of their own voice and all of that. But I will say, the dude that he got to do the voice for Craven, I guess he's like a Russian comic book YouTuber. He's fucking legit. Like, he did... His voice work was next level. And it kind of carries me, honestly. Like, his voice work carried me. And it made the whole thing... Like, the way it kind of comes together made the whole thing kind of cool to listen to. I've arrived at Hersini's shrine. It's behind the tree, found by following a wolf's gaze. Alright, wolf, what are you gazing at? Is it behind this tree? Look at that.
Haunted Daco 12 said Pope Leo XIV might be based.
I don't know how true that is. I think that there are a lot of liberals that are kind of making way
Haunted
more.
Daco 12 said we need to wait and see.
They're making way more out of like him very delicately providing a counterpoint to JD Vance. Like, I've seen a bunch of people being like, "Oh, the new Pope hates JD Vance." It's like, no, he doesn't hate JD Vance. JD Vance said a thing, and the Pope just said, "Actually, I think this." It's not hatred, and I don't know what if that speaks to wokeness. It seems like he's not a huge fan of the Trump administration's immigration policy, but.
Maniacal Toaster said the new Pope said a few fairly reasonable things, and the conservatives flipped the fuck out, as they do.
Yeah.
Street Corner Becky asks, is he the first American Pope?
Yeah, he is. By way of Chicago, I guess. Although I think he's also... I think he's also Peruvian. Second note, it mentions the third note found near Horned Fiend's Shrine. God damn it, it's so fucking far away. Yeah, he's from Chicago. Da Pope. Da Pope. Wait, what? Oh my god, why is the frame rate tanking on me? Wait. Where did you fucking come from? We closed the Oblivion gates and all of a sudden... We closed the Oblivion gate and suddenly Daedra are all over the place. Oh, a Minotaur. I saw a funny tweet that was like... The tweet said, Chicago produced a pope before it could produce a quarterback that could throw for 4,000 miles or 4,000 yards. Which I thought about it. I was like, wait a second. Not even Jay Cutler? But no, not even Jay Cutler. The Chicago produced a pope before they could produce a quarterback that could throw for 4,000 yards.
Street Corner Becky said it's true. Maniacal Toaster said you closed the gates of Oblivion, but the damage had already been done. The Daedra that came through are still here, and it's easier than ever for them to come in. We won't see Doggone again, but things like the crab monsters are gonna be a common problem now.
I got you. Oh, what the fuck? Well, you assholes have always been here. Oh wait, I don't even have my gauntlets on. I still have those dumb fucking... Wait, where are my gauntlets? There we go. That makes sense, Toaster. Wait, did I miss an earlier message of yours? The conservative movement's entire philosophy is just calling everything that doesn't 100% agree with you unconditionally woke and start actually screaming until your face is red. They actually thought they could call Bill Burr woke and he's both just making fun of them and going, yeah, fuck it, I guess I'm woke now, lol.
Haunted Taco 12 said Darth Maul is lurking about trying to pull himself back together.
He could try. I've killed so many of those dudes. Somebody coming up. Oh, really? Come on, man. Gotta hand it to my little lizard dude. He has an incredible amount of fucking stamina at this point. You know, now that I think about it...
Haunted Taco 12 said just gotta take a bunch of skooma and achieve godhood. Street Corner Becky asks your little lizard has a lot of stamina?
Yes, yes, Vincent. It's exactly how it's intended to sound, too. Wait, no, that's not the button I wanted to press. Oh, shit. One of these fucking things.
Street Corner Becky said lol.
I mean, he started off a total weakling, but, he's basically a lesser god now. Damn, I just completely one-shotted that dude. Where am I going? I lost track of my... There it is.
Haunted Taco 12 said fighting in the arena might be my favorite part of this game. Haunted Taco 12 said I wish there were more to it.
I already dominated the arena. I'm the grand champion.
Haunted Taco 12 said I love killing for money.
It wasn't even a challenge. I fucking wrecked everyone. They were like, dude, you're killing... I mean, we're just gonna have to start bringing monsters in now. It's like, well, that's less fun. I don't want to just kill monsters. Give me some more. Give me some more Nords.
12 said that poor orc.
That orc seemed like a nice guy. He was like, "Hello there, and nice to see you, friend. Oh, you want to challenge me? Okay, well, I guess we'll fight in the ring tomorrow." And then you fucking murder him.
Haunted Taco 12 asked he didn't do his mission.
What was his mission? Light of the Dawn. Well, I guess it's probably golden hour right now. Where are the enemies at? I left those motherfuckers in the dust. Look, they barely even register on my fucking compass.
Haunted Taco 12 asks, do you want me to spoil it?
I mean, he's dead, so I'm not going to be doing it. Kilroy doesn't ask. I don't know if you noticed this from how I encountered Mankar Cameron, but Kilroy doesn't ask a lot of questions. If a fight is challenged, if a fight is issued, he's just swinging. All right, well. Oh, it's right there. I don't need the light of the dawn. I just fucking saw it.
Maniacal Toaster said the Oryx quest makes me sad. Lol.
I found the third note. It mentions the last note's location in a decayed city where the Larcius River touches the bay. It speaks of some sort of lucky old lady. Lucky old lady. So what, I have to find this on my own? Decayed city where the Larcius River touches the bay. Where the fuck is that? Are these rivers even marked? Silverfish River. The something something or other. The Panther River. The Larcius River touches the bay. So what, somewhere around
Haunted Taco
here?
12 said, well, he wants you to go find his origins. Basically, he wants you to find his father. His father is a vampire. Grey Prince is half orc, half vampire. If you tell him, he just gets really depressed, standing in the ring allowing you to strike him down. Every single hit is him saying something like I deserve this. Maniacal Toaster asks, I've been thinking with my brain. Superman's Fortress of Solitude is guarded with a single key made from a dwarf star that was over 500,000 tons. Shouldn't that, like, destroy the iceberg it's on?
So that guy was a vampire? He sure didn't fucking fight like one. So he finds out, wait, hold on a second. So he finds out he's a vampire, and then he just wants to do, like, suicide via arena?
Maniacal Toaster said he's half vampire. Haunted Doggo said yeah.
Should have left me alone.
Haunted Doggo 12 said because he sees himself as a monster.
That's funny, like, you do.
Maniacal Toaster said also apparently vampires can have children.
That's the one thing that I had in mind, like, wait, since when was this like a genealogical thing? Thought it was a curse. But other than that, like, I like it. The funny part is, like, clearly the hero is obliged. the player character is like, yeah, all right, man, I'm just gonna be, that's what you fucking want. Let's die, buddy. Like, the quest doesn't give you an option to be like, hey, come on, don't be like that. Hey, you don't mean that. It's alright. No, you're good. Wait, was somebody attacking me? You fucking assholes. You know what?
Haunted Taco 12 said yeah. At no point you can't change his mind or even try to.
That's funny. Their player character is just like, fuck it, man, I was gonna kill you anyways. It's like, fuck your sadness.
Haunted
We're all
Taco
sad.
12 said the hero of Kvatch is just like, oh, boo-hoo, still gonna kill ya.
I mean, it's sad for the orc, I guess, but ultimately he gets what he wants. Okay. Is it on a tree or is it going to be someplace else? It's where this fucking river touches the bay, which makes me think it's going to be around here somewhere.
Haunted Taco 12 said in the original, it counted as murder if you killed him, allowing the Dark Brotherhood to contact you. Haunted Taco 12 said it didn't do it for me in this one.
Really? Wait, if you killed him as part of the arena fight, it counted as a Dark Brotherhood thing? The Dark Brotherhood did visit me, but I don't know why.
Haunted Taco 12 said as part of the arena fight if he surrenders.
Well, what are your options, though, if he surrenders? I mean, it sounds like you don't have any other options.
Maniacal Toaster said I always thought the Dark Brotherhood visiting you after that was a bug or something. Haunted Taco 12 said the Dark Brotherhood will visit if you murder someone. Maniacal Toaster said your only option is to kill him.
I know they'll visit you if you murder someone. But like, it seems like the rules on how that works is iffy.
Haunted Taco 12 said yeah, it's not in this game, because he surrendered and it didn't happen.
What does that noise mean? Is that just that? The Nin root? You fucking loud-ass plant?
Haunted Taco 12 said well, at least for me it wasn't.
I didn't even know that guy had a quest you could do.
Haunted Taco 12 said it is a Bethesda game.
I didn't know that guy had a quest you could do. I probably would have done it.
Haunted Taco 12 said the bug could have had a bug.
The bug could have had a bug.
Haunted Daco 12 said you gotta talk to him.
I did talk to him. All he said was, "Oh, you want to challenge me? Okay, let's go." I didn't, unless I just wasn't paying. I mean, there's every bit of likelihood that I wasn't paying close enough attention to what he was saying, but yeah, what's done is done. Sounds like he was gonna die one way or another. Let's look at this thing again. I found the third note. It mentions the last note's location in a decayed city where it's in the city? Hey, you leave that guy alone. Oh, wait. Mountain Lion, I wasn't expecting you to win that fight. I didn't intend to punch you. I'm cool with animals, man. I'm cool with animals. Do I have, like, Calm Beast or something? Do they even have that in this game? I know they have,
Haunted Daco 12 said cat versus cat.
That didn't work. Alright, fine. I'll box you. Didn't want to, man. Let's go fast travel. Instead of trying to find the entrance to this place, even though I probably passed it.
Hello.
Oh, I've got my hands up like I'm about to box everyone in sight. So it's supposed to be in the city? Cosmos the Cheat. Oh, where could this damn note be? Is it going to be on one of these trees? I feel like they've all been on trees. Although I guess they can be on anything. Just wandering around nonsensically. I'm not sure.
Haunted Taco 12 said I don't like Morrowind, but I hope that it also gets this treatment.
It would be too much for them to do for Morrowind, honestly.
By all means.
Because they would have to change too much. Morrowind is never going to get a remaster like this. It would have to get a full-blown remake, like an actual... A lot of people are saying this is a remake. It's not really a remake. It's kind of like a half and half. Like, visually, they updated it to use Unreal Engine and all that kind of stuff, and, you know, I'll let people be the judge on how successful that experiment is. Obviously, it visually looks better. It looks modern, but performances leave much to be desired. But all the underlying systems and stuff is still OG for the most part. Some tweaks here and there.
Haunted Taco 12 said I think the safe term for this is Oblivion 2.0.
But,
Maniacal Toaster said I don't need a Morrowind remake. I just want more games inspired by Morrowind, and I agree that the dice rolls for the combat was a crazy thing to have kept, even though I understand why they kept it at the time.
yeah, they'd have to either keep that and modify it, which I guess they could, but it wouldn't have the kind of mass market appeal that Oblivion's combat system has. So I don't know how successful that would translate for them. They would, and if they change the combat to match Oblivion, then all the Morrowind heads will be fucking furious about that. So they're kind of in a damned if you do, damned if you don't. And also, like, the
Haunted
environment...
Taco 12 said they could possibly have it as a toggled setting.
The environment in Oblivion, OG Oblivion, was significantly larger than Morrowind's, which it lent itself to being able to be visually updated and still released as like a modern type game.
Haunted Taco 12 said classic combat versus modernized combat.
But Morrowind's environment is so small. And then that's also why they added sprint, because it's a big enough game where you could add sprint to it and not feel like it drastically shrinks the game world. But Morrowind is just so small. Like, if they were gonna redo Morrowind, I would want them to build the world out from the ground up to be significantly larger.
Oblivion didn't have sprinting in the original.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They felt okay to add it to this game because it didn't shrink the field. It didn't have sprint in the original because it just wasn't a concept. It was still kind of like how the OG Elder Scrolls games were, but it worked well in Skyrim, so they added it to this. But you can't add sprint to fucking Morrowind. You'll get from one side of the map to the other in like less than a minute. Like, all they could do to keep people from, like, just jumping over collision or levitate flying over everything was to add cliff racers.
Becky said Skyrim's map is also huge compared to Oblivion and Morrowind.
Yeah, Skyrim's is big. Oblivion's is moderately sized, but significantly larger than Morrowind's. I mean, nothing, nothing is bigger than Daggerfall's. Daggerfall's map size is inhuman and probably ill-advised, to be honest. But oh, Bravel's lucky old lady statue. The Force note should be nearby. All right, I should have come into the statue area to begin with. Where are you at, note?
Street Corner Becky asks, wasn't Daggerfall procedurally generated? Maniacal Toaster said when ESO had the Morrowind expansion, they made the decision to have the world be as small as it is in Morrowind, which I thought was the most batshit insane thing to do ever. We accept Morrowind being that small because it sold as balls and was made for the first Xbox. Doing that again in a modern title just for nostalgia is like, bro, you could have designed Morrowind the way it was envisioned.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. That is a ridiculous thing to do. Only parts of Daggerfall's dungeons were procedurally generated.
Haunted Taco 12 said all of the game's maps are procedurally generated.
No, maybe not, I don't know. Like some of the like a lot of the towns and cities layouts are the exact same. Wait, what? Why am I kissing a statue? Like a lot of the towns layouts are the exact same.
Haunted Taco 12 said the baseland, then they handcraft. Maniacal Toaster said the Morrowind multiplayer community is still active, which I think is amazing.
Didn't know there was a multiplayer for Morrowind. Not sure why there would be. Where's the damn note at? It's got to be in here. There it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it.
Haunted Taco 12 said Daggerfall is Moreso, but it's also the size of the UK. Maniacal Toaster said there was a Skyrim multiplayer community, but the people who ran that system did something that pissed the players off a while ago.
What do they do?
Maniacal Toaster said Morrowind works crazy well in multiplayer.
I found the fourth note. It mentions a shy Dunmer, familiar with fire. You can guide me to the pyre. I should head towards the nearest inn.
Haunted Taco 12 asks, isn't Tamriel rebuilt coming very soon for Morrowind?
Yes?
Hi there. Did you really face down Mehrunes Dagon himself? They say he stood 200 feet high and crushed.
Yeah, that was all me, man. I did that by myself.
A shy Dunmer.
Maniacal Toaster said, I think they tried to monetize it or encourage people to support them financially or something along those lines. I can get why they'd want to do that, but ultimately you are asking for money for a niche modification to a game you don't own, which I think can also get you in legal trouble. Wow, that's an ugly fucking orc. Street Corner Becky said, I bought one of the expansions in ESO but realized I wasn't a big fan of the game. Just feels like Elder Scrolls co-op when I wanted Elder Scrolls MMO. Maniacal Toaster said, I think Tamriel rebuilds that now, just not done. Haunted Taco 12 said, I saw something for it recently, didn't read into it.
Morrowind. Is Morrowind even an interesting enough game to do a remake for?
Haunted Taco 12 said my media sources have been plagued with GTA 6.
Like, what are the memorable quests from Morrowind? I'm trying to think. Trying to think of what the memorable quest in that
Haunted
game
Taco
was.
12 said which doesn't look horrible, but I've seen enough lol.
Am I going to the right fucking spot? What the fuck is this little arrow thing taking me?
Maniacal Toaster said it's been years since I've played Morrowind.
I mean, it has been years for me. I'm trying to,
Street Corner Becky said same.
Who said hi? Oh, is that you? Am I looking for you? Hey, 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 hey!
Haunted Taco 12 said I don't really like Morrowind, but I don't dislike it. I just like other test games much more.
The notes. You follow the will of the Lord of Change. You are the last.
Maniacal Toaster said it's been so long that if you and I played the multiplayer Morrowind, I would legit not be any help. Lol. Haunted Taco 12 said Daggerfall and Oblivion being my favorite ones.
In a horrible shipwreck. I would stay away from him if I were you. Bad omen. Each night, he wanders the shore of Nibbin Bay. Then he stops and looks mournfully out to sea. If you're interested, you may want to see Gilgondorin at Silverhome on the water. When it comes to local legends, he's the best source in town. Take care.
Okay, where am I going now? Yeah, I mean, like, all of Morrowind's appeal is in its lore, and I don't disagree with that. The lore of Morrowind is pretty incredible, but it's all lore. Like, the main quests and a lot of the side quests kind of suck, and the way that quests are presented to you kind of suck. Like, it's not. There wasn't really anything overtly memorable about that game to me aside from the lore. But it was more interesting for me to read the lore on Wikipedia and shit than playing it in the game. I guess I gotta dress up now, huh? I'm encumbered? Oh, you fucking dickhead. How did I get encumbered? Oh, I've got all this shit. Mankar Cameron's staff. Shock damage and disintegrate. Well, I don't need the glass dagger. It's not really worth all that much anyways.
Haunted Taco 12 said it might be an extremely unpopular opinion, but I like the lockpicking system in this game the most.
It's not bad.
Maniacal Toaster said I remember in an old podcast I don't remember, these game critics were talking about RPGs and the navigation systems, and someone was describing Morrowind as the ideal system where the game gives you directions instead of having waypoints that you follow instead of looking at the environment, since waypoints make it so you're only looking at a compass or the map. And the other guy said okay, but I can't find fucking shit and neither can you, stop lying. No. Haunted
yes, I hated that.
It requires more strategy than just turning a lock. Maniacal Toaster said I think Oblivion's lockpicking is best because it's actual lockpicking. Haunted Taco 12 said precisely.
Yeah, I like Oblivion's more than Skyrim's, but I don't dislike Skyrim's. Where the fuck did you come from? Did you not hear the news? You must not have heard the news, pal.
Light the pyre.
Hey, you want to hear something interesting about Meru's Dagon? He's fucking dead.
Haunted Taco 12 said, and then Starfield came and they made lockpicking absolutely idiot proof.
Wait, what the fuck? What's going on here? Why can't I? They don't see...
Maniacal Toaster asks, can you not kill them?
Me throw my shit on. Blade of Woe? Why do I have a Blade of Woe? Oh, that's that fucking... Oh, the shitty ass fucking Dark Brotherhood assholes. Can't remove quest items. That's just fuck... Oh, it doesn't weigh anything. Okay, never mind. So long as it's not taking up any space.
Haunted Taco 12 said Mehrunes Dagon? More like Mehrunes dead. Gone.
Wait, what happened? I didn't want to drop that. Are you fucking kidding me? Give me that. I wanted to fucking equip it.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
My cover is blown. Well, that's the point.
Escape the Master's vigilance.
Oh, he's like not even... I can't even fucking...
Paradise awaits.
Oops.
Paradise awaits me.
I
do not fear.
I destroyed Paradise, man. I jumped into that joint and wrecked it. There's nothing left.
May the nine be with you.
Amusing. I enjoyed seeing you bring disaster to those that were too weak to follow Lord Dagon and did not protect themselves from you. While you may think you oppose him, he is eternal and will always prevail. The Sovereign of Destruction offers you equipment befitting someone as bloodthirsty as yourself.
Why are your teeth so white?
It is beyond mortal ability.
Y'all got fucking crust whitening toothpaste over there in the fucking Oblivion world? Whoa, he just dematerialized from me.
Haunted Taco 12 said, why can't we have a hot demon GF?
How do I free this guy?
Haunted Taco 12 said, Z tier game.
Can I not free this guy? Sorry, buddy. It looks like you're going to be stuck in here forever. Hey, Gobby. It's funny, that guy just dematerialized after talking about, like, Meru's Dagon's coming. I'm assuming he just went back to fucking Oblivion. And he's gonna be like, hey, by the way, Meru's Dagon's dead, guy. Like, yeah, some fucking golden dragon came out of nowhere and roasted his ass.
I do not fear death. We are blessed by an envoy of Lord Dagon.
Did you not fucking hear what I... Well, whatever. I guess I could have let that guy go, but why? Why bother?
Haunted Taco 12 said I like to think Kilroy just sighed there.
Wait, is somebody attacking me? Wait, what's happening? Just gonna start punching these guys. Get into a fist fight with an ogre. I gotta catch my breath. Do a little healing. Oh, I think he doesn't want any more. No, wait, he's coming back around. Got him. Whew. That was close. My hand-to-hand only improved a little bit from that. What? Now what? Will-o-wisp, what are you doing? I can't fist fight that guy. Maybe that still has some juice in it. Alright. You know what? Clearly my old Kilroy here is just struggling to find meaning in life right now. He's already he's completed the quest line. He found the heir to the emperor.
Haunted_wisp said invading your evening.
But then yo, what's up, Wisp? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? You know, he found the heir to the emperor, but then the heir to the emperor sacrificed himself, turning into a golden dragon and killing Meru's Dagon.
Street Corner Becky
They
said
closed the
Wisp.
Oblivion gates. They saved the empire. And now he's just got nothing left to do. He's just sitting here wondering, what am I to make of my life now? I mean, you could take off the battle arbor.
Haunted_wisp said been here just jerking and lurking.
Jerking and lurking? What the fuck? What are you doing over there?
Street Corner Becky said phrasing.
We don't need to know about your every activity going on over there, you know.
Haunted Taco 12 said he could take a vacation to the Shivering Isles.
That's an expansion for Oblivion, right? Was that a part? I don't even know how to do that. I don't know how to do. I think I did the Knights of the Nine. I think that was an expansion. I think I already did that. I don't know how to do the Shivering Isles thing.
Haunted_wisp said it's a jerk-operated butter churn. Haunted Taco 12 said you gotta go to the place by Bravo. Haunted_wisp said kinda have to jerk it around for using butter.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Wisp, and I kind of don't want to know.
Mercy. Just one coin.
Hello. I used to think you were a hero, a holy knight and all that.
Haunted underscore
Wait, what?
Wisp said, why would you
Why
say
is he
that?
shit talking me?
Tell me
Why is he
more.
shit talking? Look, he's got a 100 affinity for me. Why was he like, I used to think you were a good
Street Corner
person,
Becky said,
but
calls
now I
into
think
windows.
you're a piece of shit. Jesus Christ, man. I didn't do anything to you.
The
Haunted
watchman looks
underscore
like he
Wisp
may have
said,
been
I'm
a
trying to
saint.
be entertaining.
No one knows where he came from. Why he looks so sad. I don't like talking about the dead like they're some kind of tourist attraction. But that spirit has been We've learned to just... He's never...
I don't want to... Give me some rumors.
Everyone wants to know what really happened in the temple. What happened to Martin? Was the fiery dragon really Akatosh?
Yes. Don't know how else to answer that question to you, but as someone who was there, yes.
Well met. Everyone wants to know what really happened.
Yes. Is that the only...
The
Is,
fall of Dagon yet? Take heart. The mighty hero cried.
wait, what? Who's singing?
He's a friend of mine. How can I?
Wait, are they all gonna have 100 affinity? Because, like, wait, what do you
Knowledge is
train?
the key to success in any endeavor.
Security? Hell yeah. Although I pretty much already was damn good at the lockpicks.
All else is put aside to celebrate our deliverance from evil, thanks to Akatosh and his servant Martin. Bye.
I feel like they probably should have... Whoa, what the fuck?
What's going on with you?
Everyone wants to know what really happened. Be seeing you.
Hero of Kavach. How about
Why does his voice sound weird? It's all recorded low.
modest, my friend? Have you heard the fall of Dagon yet? Take heart. The mighty hero cried. He looked up at Dagon and cursed his foul name.
Okay.
Should you need greetings, champion. I'm at
Street
your
Corner
service.
Becky said, anyway, how's your
I'm
night?
glad that
Wisp,
the Oblivion
besides the
crisis is over,
jerkin.
of course, but I can't help wondering what happens to the Empire now. You too.
I'm not gonna get anywhere with these people.
Haunted Taco 12 said poor Rourke was cursed with a muffled voice.
Can I help you? Everyone's talking about the great victory over Mehrunes Dagon. I can hardly believe that the great Oblivion crisis is over. You too.
Good to see you.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I'm honored to speak to the champion of Cyrodiil. All else is put aside to celebrate of our deliverance from evil, thanks to Akatosh and his servant Martin.
They probably should have chosen a more or a less mundane name than Martin.
The bards will be busy composing songs in your honor.
The great, our great god Akatosh and his servant Jeff.
All else is put aside to celebrate. Goodbye.
All right. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm so hungry.
Haunted underscore Wisp said, besides jerking in and out of sleep, I am somnolent, which is my favorite state of consciousness.
Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
I've been in and out of sleep too, but not for any good reason. I'm hoping I can actually get a decent night of sleep tonight. I don't know if, oops.
Haunted Taco 12 said, what's wrong with Martin? It sounds pretty biblical.
It does? I mean, I'm sure it does. It's such a common name still. John is biblical, but also a very common sounding name. Come on, get out of here.
always on duty. Everyone's talking about the victory over Meru.
Is that all they're gonna say?
Becky said goes right along with Cain, Abel, and Enoch.
Yeah, but if somebody says John, they don't instantly think Bible or, you know, celestial. You hear John and you think, oh, it's just some guy. Probably some guy that works at H&R Block.
Street Corner Becky said same with
We're
Paul.
always on duty. Farewell. Hi, something I can help you with. Everyone's talking about the great victory over Mehrunes Dagon. Good day.
How are you?
I gotta tell you, I'm without purpose. I am without purpose.
Well met. Everyone's talking about the great...
You see,
Right.
I'm Fathus Aaron, Count Braville's staff wizard. I can teach you.
Can you?
I'm willing to teach.
No, you
if you're
can't
willing
teach
to
me.
learn. Everyone wants to know what really happened in the temple. What happened to Martin? Was the fiery dragon really Akatosh? Be seeing you.
I saw it right up close, guys. Had the best seat in the house. I even helped a little. I was casting fireball
The
spells.
Oblivion Gate outside the city is gone. Although news from the rest of the Empire is still just as bad as ever. All else is put aside to celebrate. Take care.
Hi there.
We're here to serve.
I already talked to that guy. Yeah, I don't know how to initiate those quests, that quest line, so... Alright, I guess I guess I did the thing. I guess I did the darn thing. I don't know why it always takes so long to shut down.
Maniacal Toaster asks Devin, did you play Team Fortress 2?
I've never played Team Fortress 2, no. 19 gigs? How many do I have available? 121? I guess I could start installing this one. I could start.
Maniacal Toaster asks, do you know anything about, like, the lore?
Honestly, I don't know anything about Team Fortress 2. I remember when it came out, it popped off. But I don't know anything about it, honestly. Why? Is that something you play regularly? Schedule 1 update. Yesterday. This update adds brand new purchasable jukebox. This jukebox can play any of the 19 tracks in the OST. There are 19? I only ever hear like 4 of them. As well as 8 brand new jukebox tracks.
Team Fortress 2's story actually pretty good. There's a really good comic that wrapped up the story last year, and yes, it made me cry. LL.
I'll have to check it out then.
Haunted Daco 12 said medic.
As well as 8 brand new jukebox tracks composed by
Haunted Daco
Kaisel.
12 said medic.
There's also a new storage unit property
Haunted
at the
Daco
north end of
12
the
said
overpass. I've also started consolidating a number of save files, hopefully to help improve save load times and Steam Cloud Sync reliability. Okay, tweaks. Consider consolidated. Yeah, that. Bug fixes. Fix loading docks being unselectable at the barn. Fixed online balance being 100
Maniacal
on first
Toaster
save.
said also this you to be or not to be channel put out this movie called Nemesis Blue. It's the first full-length movie made using SFM, and it's set in TF2. It's a psychological horror movie.
This what? You to be or not to be channel? I don't know what the fuck that means. A movie called Nemesis Blue is the first full-length movie made using SFM. What's SFM? And it's set in Team Fortress 2. So a lot of
Maniacal Toaster said they're working on another movie that's like some mafia movie, and I'm into what they've shown.
Oh, Source
Haunted
Filmmaker.
Daco
Okay,
12
okay.
said Source Filmmaker.
Okay. Oh boy, I hadn't thought
Toaster
about.
said SFM is Source Filmmaker. The thing Valve released that they make their movies with.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that in ages. Okay, well, I mean that sounds that sounds interesting. Doesn't sound like anything I'd be super into personally, but then I just I'm not in the Team Fortress world, so I don't quite know. But a psychological horror movie made it sounds pretty cool. Transferring employees between properties.
Haunted
Changing
Daco
trash can
12
picking
said
up
they added a new
squares.
property.
Fixing any
Maniacal
remaining
Toaster
employee
said
logical.
get into Team Fortress 2 so I can shove this movie in your face. Haunted Daco 12 said it's okay.
I doubt Team Fortress 2 would be anything that I would get super into. It just doesn't seem like it's my kind of thing. Hey, Swotor. Swotor is still
Haunted
getting
Daco
fucking...
12 said it's a storage closest.
Swotor is still getting fucking love on the Steam front page.
Street Corner
Unbelievable.
Becky said I liked Schedule 1 but got super repetitive and without a lot of endgame, it's just a big loop of make money, make more money. Haunted Daco 12 said I keep extra weed stored there.
If you think you can take on the Empire, you're in for a rude awakening.
It's bringing back memories. It's bringing back memories.
Maniacal Toaster said from the before times. Street Corner Becky said I enjoyed Swatter.
Oh, man.
Maniacal Toaster said I played so much of this fucking game. Lol.
I mean, I spent 6 years of my life working on this game. I've got so many. They keep giving me, because like I was also a part of the team that did the money, the microtransaction thing whenever we switched to free to play, and they give my account like a monthly
Maniacal Toaster said
grant.
the second this game got expansions, all its comprehension of balance went out the fucking window. Lol.
That sounds
Street Corner
accurate.
Becky said ads.
Oh, ads are running. I mean, I've got so many cartel coins in this game. Developer Broadsword. What do you mean Broadsword?
Street Corner Becky said ads over for me at least.
I mean, they probably offloaded development.
Haunted Daco 12 said this game has a fandom that won't die.
I wonder if they just shoved off development from BioWare
Street Corner Becky said that's how Star Trek Online is too.
To this company. Which wouldn't surprise me, I guess.
Maniacal Toaster said every fucking enemy in Eternal Throne was a fucking bullet sponge. I died because I got so bored I just stopped playing because single enemies would take literally 3 minutes to fucking die.
But isn't that like most MMOs? That's the reason, especially like Korean ones, that's the reason why I never really got into like playing MMOs. Is because all the enemies end up just being crazy bullet sponges. And then you get like these stupid ass like raids and boss fights where it's like, it's gonna take 6 hours to complete this. It's gonna take 12 hours to fucking kill this one guy. It's like, why would anyone do that? Why would they devote so much of their...
No, this game had decent balance in the base game. Bosses could take a while, but it went to a whole other level in the expansions. I was in story mode.
No, I know. That's one of the reasons why I like SWTOR.
Becky said that's kind of why I like Eve. When you know the enemy's weakness, you can specialize your loadout for it and just blast away.
I like SWTOR because you can just jump in and just do like... You can play it as a... Well, you used to be able to play it as like a solo game if you wanted to. I don't know if that's still the case, but... you could back then. But, that's a part of the reason why...
Haunted Daco 12 said I did stir and wow.
This game came out like
Street Corner
pretty much.
Said, yeah, you still can, from what I hear.
A little, I guess, not quite the peak of MMOs, but like a little after. Maybe the peak of. Maybe this game came out at the peak of the MMO era, but MMOs definitely started to decline.
Said, also, I know they're still doing updates, but it just feels like the story of Old Republic's wrapped up. I'm not gonna pretend it was perfect, but the end of Eternal Throne felt pretty satisfying as like an ending. Haunted Daco 12 said, and DDO.
There were so many MMOs that were coming out around this time, and MMOs, their popularity just kind of started to tank after this one dropped. But when this was released, there was a lot of hate from hardcore MMO players because they didn't think it was a real MMO. They thought it was too single player like. You could just play the game and enjoy the narrative and not have to like squad up or form guilds and all that kind of shit. Well, you can do it if you wanted to, but it wasn't necessary, and they thought it was lame because of that.
_Wisp said MMOs are seeing a renaissance on private simulated servers. Maniacal Toaster said, I know that there was some war that wiped out all Sith except like 2, and that's how they connect Old Republic and canon Star Wars, but I don't care about Star Wars as canon. Also, that sounds stupid. Lol.
Wiped out all Sith except 2.
Street Corner
was that like
said those emulated servers also take a chance of getting cease and desists. Why I don't get into them. Maniacal Toaster said that was in one of the books or something, I think. Haunted Daco 12 said I enjoy ESO as well.
I tried my hardest not to pay attention to a lot of the expanded universe stuff.
Definitely one you can play solo easily. Haunted_Wisp said I'm going to play UO Outlands.
Really tried my hardest not to pay attention to the Star Wars expanded universe.
Haunted Daco 12 said I like Fallout 76 too.
Ever since Justin told me that there was a book.
Haunted_Wisp said that would have happened already if they were gonna do that.
Ever since
Becky said Lucas didn't consider the expanded universe canon, but hardcore fans act like he did. Maniacal Toaster said one thing I always thought was neat about Old Republic is that it's still all crazy sci-fi, but you have to design the technology to still be crazy sci-fi but still look like old. So robots have a bunch of visible pipes and gears and stuff.
Wait, what the
Haunted Taco 12 said I can play Fallout with my dad, and I like that. Haunted_Wisp said hopefully you will join me, Vince.
Like, I think ever since Justin told me, like, there was a expanded universe book where I guess they killed Chewbacca by crushing him with the moon. Like, they dropped a moon on Chewbacca or some shit like that. That's when I was like, you know what? I don't need to know all of this. I don't need to pay attention to this shit. Like, what? Why? Like, why?
Street Becky said on 76. Sure, I think my name on there is Dad Judah Vince. It's been a while since I played. Maniacal Toaster said killing off Chewbacca was one of the stupidest fucking things ever, and I have no idea how that writer was given the okay. Street Corner Becky said cause none of it counts, Toaster. Haunted_Wisp said no one outlands once I can afford 2 pairs of shoes. Maniacal Toaster said that story had sequels. EU didn't have good writing or a cohesive canon, but that was meant to be kept. Street Corner Becky said no offense to people who love the expanded universe, but so many writers were given the okay to write mostly whatever cause it made money.
Until you can barely see the darkest image. Well, that's how it is right there. That's my... Okay. The worst part. What kind of pasta can I name this guy after?
Street Corner Becky said, and Lucas ignored it all when making the prequels. Haunted_Wisp said, yay, I can relate as a Star Trek watcher.
So many writers were given the okay to write mostly whatever because it made money. That's very true. There was no quality control. It was all just, can we put a Star Wars label on this and put it on the shelf? Do it. Get it out. Get it out the door.
Haunted Daco 12 said test early. Haunted_Wisp said it's like all new episodes are to tie up older story arcs. Maniacal Toaster said I like Death Troopers and Red Harvest, the zombie ones. Red Harvest was set during the Old Republic, so you had Sith zombies from like, this force-sensitive plant, and a Sith Lord whose body is literally melting into slush, and he has a big tank of blood on his back that he feeds into his rotting corpse body, which was metal as fuck. Also a giant snake man who's a slave that tends to their library, and he gets infected, and the fight between him and the Jedi was cool as fuck. Street Corner Becky said some of it has been brought into canon by Disney, like force healing. I think it's best like that. Haunted Daco 12 said straws are pretty.
I'm okay with force healing. Straws are pretty. That's too much. That's way too much. I like penne. That's it's a very clean pasta based name. What I don't like is this woke shit. Body type, A or B. In my America, we call this a man and we call this a woman. Get this body type out of here. Skin tone. You either select this skin tone or you get deported.
Pinched fingers emoji.
This is the deportation skin tone here. This guy is fucking pissed off for some reason.
Maniacal Toaster said I used to think that Disney Star Wars would never have something like Death Troopers and Red Harvest until the new Andor. After hearing about what Andor's got now, they might like holy shit.
No spoiling just yet. I only watched the first few episodes.
On top we've got normal, on the bottom we've got illegal. Street Corner Becky said Andor is the shit.
Oh my god, those are some fucking big ass eyebrows.
Street Corner Becky said, but yes, no spoilers.
Yellow eyes.
Haunted Taco 12 said this reminds me of Sea of Thieves.
How'd they give me a hair color? I don't have any hair.
Maniacal Toaster said I ain't saying shit. I only saw a content warning post which annoyed me cause I'm a grown ass man and those are also spoilers, but what the content warning did have, I was like holy shit. Lol. Street Corner Becky said graphically this does look like Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, it has that kind of iPhone game quality to it. I'm kind of over that style, to be honest with you. Really? This is it? I either have to have a silly beard or like a crazy beard. I can't just have a beard. So I'll stick with that. Oh, I have to. It's like a V Rising kind of thing. I either create my world or join a friend's world. Well, Lulu's not playing right now, so I guess I'll create a world. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do that just yet. I'll just keep it solo. Well, this is just for me to figure out what this thing plays like. At some point, I'll jump in with Lulu and play in her world space.
Adventure called, a brave few answered, and the expedition sets
Damn it,
out.
I just watched this on Steam.
Among them, an elite band of explorers. Some
I'm gonna skip that because I just watched that on Steam. Welcome to Ashenfall. Sorry about the mess. Had a bit of a dragon problem. That's why we called you. You've come at a great time. Heroic opportunities await. This long-forgotten place is just screaming to be explored. But for all of that, how about we take you through some survival basics? You'll want to get to grips with gathering and crafting. Doric can help you with that. You'll find him outside the temple. Check your map if you get lost, but he should be easy to spot. He's the only dwarf on the continent that we know of anyways. Can't miss him. Oh man, all of these games start off the exact same. Okay, that's kind of weird.
Aye.
Haunted Taco 12 said it's like. Haunted Taco 12 said like. Haunted Taco 12 said RuneScape Palea.
By Saradaman's big bushy beard, just our luck, a great ruddy dragon. Think it were him that got the others. May they rest in peace. But you, skin and bones, must be proper parched after a journey like that. Dehydration and starvation are deadlier than dragons, so you're gonna need to keep an eye on your basic needs like hunger and thirst. I've marked 2 ponds on your map to the northwest and south of us. Grab some water from there and bring it back here. Then I'll teach you what you need to survive. If you see a red berry bush along the way, grab yourself a handful. Not much of a meal, but a little food is better than no food at all. Okay, so I guess I'm heading to this one. It's all this stuff that's flashing. Ash log. Dirty water. Oh, good, you've got some water. Bit dirty, I know, but it's better than nothing. Be careful, though. That water is tainted, and it'll make life difficult if you drink too much. Zadik says boiling it sorts it out, so might want to give that a look later when you've got the chance. Anyways, time we got you all set up to survive this harsh land. And look at you, not a knife to your name. Oh, no, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing with that. Once you're prepared, you need to go and craft a stone club. It won't kill a dragon, but it's better than nothing. It'll help you. It'll help you alive. It'll what? It'll help you alive long. What? And it'll help you alive long enough to make something better. Okay. You'll need to gather stone and ash logs, which you could find laying around. Then you'll want to build a crafting table. I gotta build the fucking crafting table? You guys don't even have a crafting table ready for me? I see this fucking tent right here. I'm gonna build a crafting table to craft the club. Oh, I'm Dork, by the way. Resident blacksmith and craftsperson on this expedition. Nice to meet you. Now stop standing around and go make that club. You don't have a fucking crafting table I can use? I gotta... Whatever. Right, what do I need? These rocks? Can I pick these up? Yeah. I mean, it's almost... It's remarkable how similar all these games are. I don't know how many rocks I need to collect.
Street Corner Becky said a reviewer compared this to Valheim.
Yeah, it's like Valheim. It's like Enshrouded. It's like V Rising a little bit, although V Rising is a little bit different from a perspective standpoint. Like virtually every other... What was that? Oh, that's the tree itself. Virtually every other survival game is like this. I leveled up just by picking up sticks? Okay, man, this guy must really fucking suck. If picking up sticks is enough to level him up. What are you doing in this world, man?
Said, and they pop up like weeds. They're the new MMO.
They really are. Wait, what do I do now? What the fuck? Hold on a second. Where am I at? I guess I'm here. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Oh, okay, here we go. This is to wood cutting. Oh, okay. So I don't apply any skill points or anything like that. I just get to see, I get to track the progression. Fair enough, fair enough. Just plop that down right there. Oh, that took no time to build at all. What is this? Campfire? Do I have to build that? I think I just needed to build this. This is a stone logging axe and a stone pickaxe. And for a weapon, I can just do a stone club. Okay, let's craft one of those. Let's craft one of those. Alright. Alright, that's a fine club we got there, but even the best weapon breaks over time. When that happens, use a crafting bench to repair your gear. If you've got someone to fight with, go chat with Vanaka over to the northeast. He can teach you how to keep fighting fit. Before you go, here's something to help you on your way. What do you give me? Vegetable soup. Oh, okay. You're over here fucking making soup. Alright. I guess I'll go see Vanaka. Can I cut down these trees? I feel like this is gonna take me forever.
Street Corner Becky said Therese one called PAX Day a lot of EVE players were promoting.
Hey. I mean, what do I do with this? Just keep hacking away. Got some ash logs out of it.
Street Corner Becky said, and the first thing you're doing is cut trees.
Yeah, it's a, Oh, I could do an overhead chop. Okay, that helps. I mean, it's a survival game, that's for sure. Man, I'm just leveling up like crazy for my tree cutting ability. How do I repair my axe? This guy is fucking hurting. How do I repair it? It's about to break. Can I Oh, there we go. Oh, I want to cut this fucking thing. What are you doing? Gotcha, bitch. Oh, he's fighting back. Oh, got him.
Haunted_Wisp said that's what I'm gonna be doing in Outland so I can make bows for our brigand brigade. Genetic Memory Farm said good evening good peeps. I hope you are all safe and stoned.
Yo, what's up, Genetic Memory Farms? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Well met, young pup. Looking to get yourself ready to face off against a dragon? Dragon? Jesus, man, I could barely cut down a tree with a fucking cobbled together stone axe. What are you talking about fighting a dragon? We'll need more than that potato masher to kill one, but you've got to start somewhere. Why is everybody always giving me this, like, well, it's a better than nothing routine? Look, you may have a weapon. Every great warrior knows that wars are won by the stomach, not by the blade. Behind me up that hill is a windmill infested with rats. I want you to kill some of them and cook their meat.
Farm said I want to join a brigand brigade.
Don't pull that face. Pull that face? What? What does that mean? You can't be a picky eater in a place like this. Food will make you healthier and heartier, and much more likely to survive. Cook 2 rat roasts and bring them back to me. No one said survival would be pretty. Buddy, why did you come to this place? This is shitty. This is some shitty shit. Guess I gotta cook some roast rats. This guy's not even giving me any recipes. Am I gonna, like, season them? I mean, fuck the seasoning. What about field dressing them? How do you fucking prepare a rat to be roasted? Do I have to devein them? That's a big fucking rat. Jesus, that thing's the size of a mountain lion. God damn it. Will you fucking... It's hard for me to see how I... God damn, it's hard for me to see how I line up.
Maniacal Toaster said, I mean, you eat well on that if you know how to keep the meat from spoiling.
No joke, man. This is like venison. It's like when you kill a deer and realize that you have meat for months. Alright, how am I gonna cook this fucking thing? I guess I need to,
Street Corner Becky said, can't say this combat system looks great.
You need more materials. Wait, what do I need for this? I need... How am I out of stone? I really used all the stone? I gathered a bunch of that shit. I don't know how I feel about combat just yet. I mean, I'm killing fucking... I'm killing rats with a cobbled together stone axe,
Genetic Memory Farms said, just making the wife coffee before I go to bed and noticed you were on. Glad you are feeling better. You use a gut hook to remove the innards and then take off the fur like a little coat.
Have you done that before, Genetic Memory Farms? I mean, I know you're a chef, but have you prepared rat? Is that how you ended up defeating the Ratatouille charges? I guess I can't. I guess I probably need a metal pickaxe or something to break that stone boulder.
Street Corner Becky said, one order of Ratatouille, chef.
Yep, pickaxe required. Your throat feels dry. You could do with a drink of water.
Haunted_Wisp said you could make them into leather booties for dogs. Haunted_Wisp said maybe. Genetic Memory Farms said, what 2000s primitive game is this? And yes, squirrel is basically tree rat. Good eating, they mainly eat nuts, just very lean.
Tree rat. This game is called RuneScape Dragon Wilds. And I guess it just came out not too long ago. I think it's in the beta stage right now. I mean, it seems primitive, but that's just because it's a survival game. I mean, that looks kind of neat. The visuals can range from common to somewhat impressive. Here we go. Your stomach is growling. You can do with a snack. What are you talking about snacks? This is a survival game.
Street Corner Becky said, I will say the one part of Valheim I thought that was decent was the visuals.
I can't remember what the visuals in Valheim look like. Alright, let's see if I could... Really? Dry throat again? You fucking asshole? Now we're starting to get up. We're starting to
Haunted
bump up
Taco
against.
12 said squirrels just kinda taste
Oh shit!
like
What the
cliche
fuck?
of chicken.
All right, eat that soup that dude gave you, and then let's get some water. I like squirrels, so I don't want to eat one. All right, let's see if we can't.
Genetic Memory Farm said, wow, visually this reminds me of Fable.
Wait, I'd eat two? What the fuck? What the fuck is that all about? Okay.
Street Corner Becky said, can't wait for the Fable reboot. I did enjoy the remaster they did for Anniversary back in the day.
How many fucking logs do I need? 2, maybe? Processing, come back later? I'm cooking, man. Why would I just leave it over the fire unattended? What kind of chef do you think I am? Animal hide? I guess I don't really have anything else. Drink that clean water.
12 said, I'd like for them to do a Fable Legendary Edition like there is for Mass Effect with an official PC release.
Didn't realize. What do I have? What do I have on me that's collected all this water?
Haunted Taco 12 said, I like my emulated Fable 2. Genetic Memory Farm said, let the man cook.
I've never played Fable. Okay. Alright, I drank my clean water. I cooked the rat meat. Wait, did he want me to make 2 of them?
Street Corner Becky said, I think you'd enjoy it.
How do I see my quests?
Genetic Memory Farm said, your character just puts the water in its pockets. Haunted Taco 12 said, I was an absolute savage back in the day.
I thought I got what I needed. I need to go up here and kill these fucking things still? Oh, I have no jumping ability at all. I thought I killed all the ones of you I needed.
Haunted Taco 12 said, one villager was mean to me, so I stole his wife, kicked him out of his own home, and jacked up the rent in whichever house he moved go. Haunted Taco 12 said too.
Stole his wife? How'd you steal his wife? I need 2 of the. Oh, you fucking pieces of shit.
Street Corner Becky
you
said Fable was
motherfuckers. You
Haunted
fucking
Taco 12 said, I raised her
motherfuckers.
up.
I didn't know I needed to kill 4 of these fucking guys.
Ethan said, I can come help you. Smile.
Yo, what's up, X Ethan? Welcome to the
Genetic
stream. How are you
Memory
doing?
Farm said Fable was innovative in that it was one of the first games with a functioning honor system. You influenced your look and the world with the morality of your own choices. Worth checking out. Street Corner Becky said welcome.
Whoa. Why would I want to eat a giant rat with glowing red eyes? Okay. That should be enough. That should be enough.
Street Corner Becky said Fable Anniversary routinely goes on sale on Steam.
I think I have it on my wish list, and I think I see it whenever it pops up like that. Believe me, once I, once my first paycheck comes in...
Daco 12 said
well,
Fable 2 is the best one Nemo.
Once my first paycheck comes in, I've got some house stuff to take care of, but
agree, Taco.
I've got a lot of games on my wish list that I want to take care of too.
X Ethan said patiently waiting for new content to be released at the end of this month. Just looking for people streaming that want some help. I have nothing else to do at this point.
It's
Taco 12 said lol. Emo. Street Corner Becky said emo.
It sounds like Ethan, it sounds like you've exhausted what this, I guess it's in a beta state. I'm only trying this out right now because a friend of mine purchased a copy and she wanted me to play with her, but I mean she's not around right now, and I just finished Oblivion Remastered, so I decided to dip into it and see what it's like.
Farms said everyone loves the rat, but no one wants to drink the rat's milk. Fat Tony D'Amico.
Well met, young pup. Seems your hunt was successful. I see you've gathered the food I asked for. It may not exactly be gourmet cooking, but a meal like this could make the difference between life and death. You'll not be taking on any dragons if you're starving to death. Didn't I just drink some water?
12 asks how does one milk an almond or an oat?
You will find rats are annoyingly resilient to clubs. Some enemies can resist certain types of damage and be vulnerable to others. Rats, for example...
Ethan said this game is great and will continue to be great. You'll find this game enjoyable shortly.
Rats, for example, don't take kindly to getting stabbed. I don't know. Who takes kindly to getting stabbed?
TW, grab that blue book to your right.
Blue book? Oh, the one that's glowing? I did see that. I don't know why I didn't grab it the first time I saw it. Take this little butter knife to make it to make it easier to fight them in the future. You can have this as well. It will help you less next. What the fuck? Right, let's teach you about magic. Xanix's the one to talk to for that. You can find her around the river by the river. Okay, hold on a second now. Let me eat one of these.
Genetic Memory Farms
number
said
6s.
little tiny suction cups for their little tiny almond
Drink
daughters.
one of these number 3s. There we go. I ate some grilled rat meat. Oh, Vanix an odd chap, loyal to a fault.
Daco 12 said Project Blue Book.
Did that lore do anything for me? I didn't read it, though. My toxic trait is not reading. I'm just here to... Wait, why did I just take the... I should just...
Genetic Memory Farms said daughters are even smaller.
I should just take this guy's fucking giant claymore and run away with it. I guess he gave me this, the stone dagger. Let me rearrange some things here.
X Ethan said those books will be across the map. Some are useful, most are not. There are 33 books to find.
Whoa, look at that guy. Oh, he's running away from me. Not that I want to start shit with him. I doubt I could take him. Oops. The fuck is this? Nothing I can interact with yet, I guess. Oh, shit. Oh, is this you? Dragons. It had to be dragons.
Ethan said you mind those. Rune essence. Used for magic.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably learn about that here right now. Oh, hi, sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Zanik, the local survival and goblin expert around here. The interesting thing about Ashenfall is that it's laced with magic, anima everywhere, pouring out of the ground, which you can use to our advantage. Here, I'll show you. To give you a comparison, let's first do without magic. I need you to cut down a couple of trees and bring me some ash logs. Simple, right? About 50 ash logs should do it. So make sure you've got well-maintained axes. Shouldn't take too long. Come back when you have it. What the fuck are you giving me this fucking busy-ass work for? I know about chopping down trees.
Street Corner Becky said I'm assuming this is the tutorial basically.
Yeah, this is just the tutorial. God damn it. Will you stop? Maybe if I stand the other way, it won't slowly roll away from me.
Ethan said exactly. You got it.
What the fuck is... What? Why is that spouting off every time I hit? You see that? There was like a VFX over here that was triggering on my, whenever I was hitting that log. She wanted me to bring 50 of them? Oh, I have 50. I probably have once it's had 50 of these things.
Ethan said beta glitches. You can thank Javix for that. Lol.
Great, now you've got them. Now between you and me, that was a bit repetitive, right? I'd be exhausted having to do that all the time. Fortunately, you've got magic. As you improve in a skill...
Kind of like Bethesda.
I mean, I've never played any of these dudes' games before, but it'd be hard to match Bethesda with their ubiquity for day one
Street
bugs.
Corner Becky said they aren't glitches or bugs. They are features.
Astral projection? Somebody was really proud when they came up with that. Astral projection. Astral projection will let you slice down trees with the wave of your fingers, much less time consuming than the lumberjack gig.
Maniacal Toaster said I require sleep. I shall see you in the future. Good stream, good job.
Hey, thank you for stopping by and hanging out, Toaster. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. Enjoy that garlic confit. See those geysers around with the floating rocks? Take this pickaxe and mine some essence from them. Then build a rune altar and craft the runes from the rune essence. Jesus Christ. You are asking me to do some pretty hefty shit here. Do you know if my guy even knows what a rune is? Alright, let's move you into 8. How do I do this now? Oh! Alright, I hit that guy. Okay. Stop swinging. Can I get that guy that's way up there? Oh, my guy's getting exhausted. Oh, but his fucking stamina comes back in a hurry. Guess I can't really get those guys up there. They're floating off into the ether. If they just lowered a little bit, I might be able to clip one and knock it out, but I guess as it stands, they're just up there now. Alright, what am I building? Rune altar. Wait, what do they want me to make? Astral runes are used for crafting advanced magic spell attack. Runes are retained. Okay. Ammo when using a magical weapon. I'm trying to. Is there really not like a quest tracker or something where I can be like, hey, what did you want me to do again? So am I just gonna craft? How many of these do I have? 19? Just 19, so I can only do one. Oh, no. The cost is one. Okay, I'll just, you know what?
Uh-huh.
I did make those runes, but what, did I not make enough of them or something? Wait, what does that fucking mean in the corner? Do I gotta take a sip? Okay, that's what that meant. You know what? Eat the rest of your rat meal too. Damn, that barely fucking... Jesus, you need to make more food, buddy. Okay, so I have these astral runes and the air runes. Okay, I guess I've got those. Where are those at? Where are they located at? Okay, return to Zanuck. Okay, now it wants me to go back. I guess I hadn't crafted enough. Great work. Runes are the lifeblood of magic. You'll need them to cast spells and use magic staves. A well-placed spell could make the difference.
Bones said always more food.
Yo, what's up, Diesel Old Bones? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? I'm not a regular purveyor of survival games, so whenever I do play these, my dudes tend to starve.
Said that guy is a bottomless pit.
Clearly. Like, so far, I think I've probably done as much eating as I have anything else, killing all those damn rats. You'll unlock new spells as you improve your skills. Here, this book should help you toward that. Have a play around with them, you'll find they can be incredibly useful. Right now, you've learned the basics. It's time to get started. The wise old man is waiting for you just outside Bramblemead Village. Follow your compass to find him. Better not keep him waiting, he gets real cranky. Bramblemead Village. Okay. Just heading in this direction. Oh, man. You know what? I need to call it for tonight. I'm exhausted. And I am very happy that my fever broke. I don't want to do anything that might reverse course on my recovery. So I need to get to bed, try to actually get a decent night's sleep. But I do like this so far. I like it well enough. I'm gonna see if I can play with Lulu next time. I think she has her own.
Wisp said, "Have a good night, Devin."
Thank you, Wisp. Hold on a second. Where's my thing?
Street Corner Becky said, "Night all."
Yeah, she has her own RuneScape server going. So now that I know what the game is like and the general basics,
tutorial stream.
Yeah, I think I could jump in and play with her on her server. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I don't have to work at the nightclub anymore, so I will be streaming tomorrow, and I will be streaming Saturday. So I'll reach out to her and see if I could do some streams with her in this. But we'll see. Hopefully, I feel even better tomorrow. I felt like shit when I first woke up at like 7 a.m. Still had a fever, went back to sleep, sweated my ass off, but my fever broke and woke up at like 2 p.m. Not the kind of week that I wanted to have, to be honest, but hey, you know what? It happens. Thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate it as always. I will be back streaming tomorrow, so I hope to see you all back here again. I will be playing more of this. Getting my mind back into survival mode. I haven't played a game like this since Enshrouded, which I liked. I actually really liked Enshrouded. I was thinking about playing that a couple weeks ago before the Oblivion thing suddenly dropped. But this is cool though, so I'll jump into this now that I'm done with Oblivion. Hope to see you all again tomorrow. If not, enjoy the rest of your Friday, and I'll see you when I see you. Later.